just another reason we're leaving this country. I'm using the income that I've paid tax on to buy fuel that I pay tax on, to put in a car that I pay tax on, to drive on a road that I pay tax on.
UK's gone crazy. When I first came here on a boat, things were beautiful. You know, I used to walk and you could see Freddos for 15p blooming in the aisles. Plastic bags were free.
I want to reconsider because it's about to get a whole lot worse.
I've had enough, Sydney. And I said Sydney, not Sydney.
The UK's gone crazy. When I first came here on a boat, things were beautiful. You know, I used to walk and you could see Freddos for 15p blooming in the aisles. Plastic bags were free. And everywhere was just so full of life. The birds were chirping and it was great. But now the UK's gone crazy. I had to pay 30p for a bag in Tesco's. 30p. And then when I asked for my receipt, 5p charge. To see what I fucking paid for, I had to pay 5p. And then I went to leave. The door wouldn't open. You know why? Because it cost 10p to leave. Don't let me get started on London. And I'm lucky I live in Newcastle. What has happened? Why is everything so priced? I went to McDonald's. Sweet chili dip, 20p. Now 50p. I can only get 2 for a pound when I used to be able to get 5 for a pound. I'm gonna go back on my boat and go back to Africa because this shit is killing me, man. I can't afford nothing.
I'm sorry, I'm not ready for this UK life. I literally come back yesterday, slept after 30 hours of being awake. I'm dealing with jet lag and I've just spent £37 in the supermarket on what? I bought some fish because it's Good Friday, some vegetables, some bread, some washing stuff. £37. I don't even shop in Waitrose, I shop in Lidl. That's 130 EC dollars. Nah, get me back to St Lucia.
My train in England has cost me double the price of my flight home from Morocco. Now, I am not usually using the trains in England because I just don't. But I'm on the underground right now and I'm never ever in London because, well, I can't stand London. But my flight home from Morocco today was 14 British pounds. And my train home from London to Bristol is £31, so over double the price of my flight home from Morocco. Just how crazy is that? The distance of how far I'm travelling in England is nothing. Bristol to London is like maybe 2 or 3 hours by the car, but flying from Morocco to London, it's like probably thousands and thousands of miles. So all of you people that say you want to come to London and see London and come to the UK, just let you know the UK is expensive. And now obviously everyone will say, oh yeah, but you earn more money. Yeah, we do all earn more money, but they obviously they like to take a lot of money off of us as well. So yeah, just if you're thinking of coming to the UK, do come and see it, but just be aware it is expensive.
Guys, I want to know when crisp packets became so small. What is that? My whole hand absorbs this. Like, it never used to be like that.
The UK is finished. If you're currently living in the UK, you might reconsider because it's about to get a whole lot worse. So this graph shows you the standard of living in the UK and it predicts it over the next few years up until 2028. Just take a look at that. This massive drop after 2023 shows how bad it's gonna get. The standard of living in the UK is going down the drain. And take a look at this. If you wanted to rent a 1-bedroom flat in suburban London, not even in central London, it will cost you 2.2k per month. Honestly, how can anyone afford this? Because the average salary in the UK per year after tax is 28k. And if you're renting a 1-bedroom flat, you would only have £130 per month left over for everything else. So no wonder so many people are in debt. Taxes are likely to go up, inflation is at an all-time high, and rent prices are unaffordable. There are so many different countries around the world where you can have a good standard of living. So why would you choose to live in the UK? It's already the second most unequal country in the world. Because honestly, if you stay in the UK now, it's just gonna get so much worse. And yes, all countries do have their problems, but the way I see it, the UK is finished, and it's not getting better anytime soon. But let me know what you guys think think in the comments. And if you like the video, follow for more content.
What is the real cost of living in London? We're here to find out. What do you both do and how much do you both earn?
So I am a marketing strategist, and I earn 42k.
And you are?
Sponsorship exec, 40k.
And how are you guys dealing with the cost of living in London?
I'm not dealing with it too well. I rob from shops. I skip the tube. I'm starving all of the time.
Who do you think's been most affected by this then?
Like normal people, like people that work jobs in pubs and stuff. Minimum wage workers, that their wages aren't necessarily going to go up relative to energy and rents and inflation. You have to have empathy for them. Like, it is tough, but I guess you just have to get through it and hope that it gets better.
What advice do you have for anyone that's kind of struggling with the cost of living right now? Any tips?
Shop in Aldi.
Shop in Aldi, yeah. Stop going on dates.
That is a big one. That is a big one.
Yeah. Don't buy Tinder, Hinge, or anything.
Just use the self-service checkout, but don't really scan it, you know what I mean?
I thought I'd come on here to have a bit of a rant. I feel like crap today, so crap, because the UK is just so bloody expensive. Like, is anyone else noticing how expensive the UK is getting? Food is constantly expensive. We pay our taxes and they're constant. Like, I'm self-employed and I've just been on the phone to the tax office, and sometimes I feel like, what's the point in even working these days to just get by? It's just absolutely ridiculous. And I just feel like electricity, water, gas, luckily we're just electric, but still that's really expensive. Council tax. This country is too expensive. Too expensive.
Yo, London, when will it stop? When will it stop? It is fucking expensive. London is so expensive, I had to go into my savings to go to work. What the fuck is that? Man, I'm saving up to go to work. London, I don't know what type of limited edition Oliver Twist lifestyle you're selling to us, but we can't hack it. It's too much. London is so expensive that even nights in, if you stay at home, still costs you money. The other day I stayed in with my missus. I thought, yeah, let's have something to eat. Let's order Chinese. 50 note. 50 fucking notes. What the hell is that? Whoa. Are you shipping it from China? What the hell are you doing? That Chinese was so expensive, I told her to put her clothes on that we're going out. Sometimes I get annoyed when I hear people say they want to move to London because there's more opportunity. The only opportunity you'll get here is to be broke. If you are looking for the opportunity to be broke, move to London. Come to London. For breakfast, they'll break you so fast, you'll be broken. That's how broke you'll be. The other day I was thirsty, man. I was in King's Cross. Bearing in mind I was in King's Cross. I quickly dashed into WH Smith to get myself a drink. I tapped my card, I left. I checked the Monzo, £3.95 for the Lucozade, blood. For a Lucozade. A small Lucozade. A small Lucozade. That Lucozade better be made with fresh glucose. Fresh fucking glucose, blood. Are you stupid? What kind of Jay-Z Lucozade are you selling me? Elon Musk Lucozade, blood? I just want to quench my thirst, blood. Man, I'm out here just selling billionaire replenishments. I can't do this, bro. I feel sorry for those who don't have a job. What have you got to do? Buy a job. It's so expensive, bro. At this point, I can imagine London already charging you for working. Oh, wait. That's tax. Hey, you see already? London, I can't take it. London, man. London, open your yash, spray your yash, tear your yash, all day, just tearing people's yash, man. Fuck's sake, London, blood. It's wild, blood. It's if you won't make it, yeah, you won't make it. You never make it, fam. Fucking hell.
The UK just is not a dream country for us to live in anymore. You know, the weather is absolutely depressing. It brings down our moods. We're either workaholics who rarely have any free time, or we're tired and broke. You know, we are absolutely taxed on everything. Inflation is continually peaking, and, you know, most people can barely afford to live or pay their bills. The younger generation are going to find it so hard to get on the property ladder. I actually read a recent article about how 1/3 of young people will never be able to afford to buy a home. You know, they're never going to be able to get onto that property ladder. How sad is that? And, you know, crime is at its absolute peak. There is drugs everywhere. And I want my daughter to feel safe where she's living. And generally the quality of life is just getting worse. You know, 20 years ago, there were no waiting lists for anything. The quality of life has completely deteriorated. Oh, why else would they want to live in the UK? And these are just a few of the reasons why we want to...
Guys, honestly, I'm done with adulthood. I'm actually done with adulthood. Earlier today, I paid my rent, which is 1.2k. Okay? That already hurt my heart. Now, I was coming back into my house a bit ago, and I was like, you know what, let me check my letterbox, because you know what, it was my birthday recently, and you know what, I was being delusional for a second, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll have a birthday card in that. Apparently, we don't do that anymore in this generation, you know, a text is all we get. But then I picked up some of my letters. I have another bill. The water bill is £168. Great. I thought, okay, you know, I can take that. Now tell me why the electricity bill, or I think this is the electricity and gas. Guys, honestly, I don't even know how it works. Who let me live by myself? £1,843.22p. How? I am one person living by myself. Half the time I'm not even home. But I don't understand, because here they've broken down my electricity usage and it's £229. Now I don't know if the rest of it is meant to be the gas, but I'm gonna call them tomorrow, because the water bill, I can accept that. Like, okay, that sounds realistic. For 6 months, that's not even bad. This one, honestly, scrap everything I said about being independent. I'm done. I don't want to be independent. Do you know what? You want 6 meals a day? I'll give it to you. I'm tired. What is this? How am I supposed to afford to breathe?